In 1930, Amy Johnson stunned the world when she became the first woman to fly solo from Britain to Australia. In those days, nobody expected a woman to fly a plane, and almost 90 years later, not much has changed. Globally, just 5% of commercial pilots are women, and the vast majority of private license holders are male too.
I am giving yet another talk to British Movie Tone News before starting off on what is, I hope, to be my third long-distance flight. This time I'm going to try to make the Cape in something under my husband's record time, which, as you will remember, was 4 days, 17 hours, 25 minutes. I know I shall have to work very hard to improve on that. It'll mean very little sleep, but my machine has a slightly better performance than his has, and I hope to make slightly faster time.
One woman determined to keep Amy Johnson's spirit alive and inspire women to take to the skies is Amanda Harrison.
Yes, she's a woman, so yes, that inspired me, but it was the fact that she didn't have a lot of money. So she ended up with a second-hand aeroplane. It wasn't her first choice, which is the same as me. She had to get sponsorship, she had to work for a living. She was the first female engineer, aeronautical engineer in this country.
Now 46 years old, Harrison has only ever had one ambition: to fly planes. Leaving school at 15 without any significant qualifications or money behind her, she had to work harder than most to achieve her goals. A recent battle with cancer left her more determined than ever to live every one of her dreams.
And then in here, this is all I'm taking. So this is the route.
Harrison is recreating Amy Johnson's famous solo flight in a vintage biplane. It's a 37-stage journey from England to Australia, and she'll be meeting female pilots in every country she visits.
I'm an ordinary person doing an extraordinary thing, and I didn't realise that Amy Johnson had actually quoted that. Somebody texted me that the other day or tweeted me and said, this is exactly what Amy said. And I think that's the gel, isn't it? Ordinary women doing extraordinary things. And you can.
If Harrison completes the trip, she will be the first woman to do so since Johnson did it in 1930. The next generation of female flyers are right behind her.
I love it. The whole experience is so unique and it's amazing.
Aspiring aviators seeking career advice need look no further than Britain's youngest female solo flyer, 16-year-old Ellie Carter.
In the long term, I'd quite like to be a test pilot or a stunt pilot.
However, she says that career advisors often don't know anything about aviation other than the career path of airline pilots. And she still meets some rather outdated views about women in the field of aviation.
There are still some opinions about pilots, like I get told I can't be a pilot because I wear makeup and all sorts of stuff, but it's getting better.
Airlines around the world say they are determined to increase the number of female pilots in their crews, and that they need female role models in aviation to achieve this.
It is a difficult thing to do because it is so much based in role models. We did an investigation among our own pilots, and it turned out that among our male pilots, half of them knew by the age of 10 that they wanted to become a pilot. If you talk to our female pilots, by the age of 15, nobody had hardly even considered it.
With role models like Ellie and Amanda taking to the skies 100 years after Amy Johnson's pioneering flight, the age of equality in aviation may finally be upon us.